Outer Banks of North Carolina, firing up this live camera right now. We're talking about Hurricane Erin, sending impacts expected along that coastline. In fact, Erin is hundreds of miles offshore, not expected to do a direct hit making landfall. Still, though, you see the waters there. Rip currents are expected there in North Carolina that you're looking at, up to Florida and then down into New England. North Carolina's governor declared a state of emergency as officials all up and down the coast in multiple states brace for the worst.
I want to emphasize the importance of taking this storm seriously because it's a serious storm and conditions can deteriorate quickly. Get your disaster kit ready. Think about what you would need after a major storm. Things like enough food, water, and supplies for 3 to 5 days for each person and pet in your household, a flashlight and fresh batteries, a battery-operated radio.
Orders remain in place for parts of that state, and CBS News meteorologist Rob Marciano reports from the Outer Banks.
Here on the Outer Banks in North Carolina, they've brought out the heavy equipment, as you can see. They've tried to clear the main roads. Now they're getting to the secondary roads, and this storm hasn't even gotten to being abreast of it. Still a good 24 hours out before the worst of it comes through. And some of these roads are impassable. Beyond that front loader or wheel loader, you can see those homes. They're on the brink as well. So those homeowners, along with hundreds of others here, have evacuated, hoping for the best as the waves that you see to my right continue to encroach and dig away at this beach. We've got 10, 11 footers this morning. That's expected to build to 15 or even 20 feet as we go through tomorrow afternoon. So that will cut into some of these dunes, likely overwash some roadways, potentially cut off the lower half of the Outer Banks here. And obviously the rip currents are an issue. We've had dozens of rescues down at Wrightsville Beach the past couple of days. We've got beaches that are closed, not just here, but as far north as New York and New Jersey, because this storm continues to grow its wind field and those waves continue to propagate and hit the entire East Coast. Again, the worst is coming here in the next 24 hours, but then the waves and the wind will be going up towards the northeast as we head towards Friday. It'll still be several days before we can get rid of this historic hurricane in the form of Hurricane Erin. Rob Marciano, CBS News, Redanthi, North Carolina.
All right, when you look at the alphabet and you consider we're only at E and we've got only the first name hurricane of the season, we've got a lot more letters to go.
Well, absolutely. Of course, the first 4 were all tropical storms, but this is the first major hurricane, too. Category 3 or above puts it in that major classification. And the National Hurricane Center is anticipating anywhere from 5 to 9 of those within this season alone. So we're starting to see it ramp up. Okay. And I want to start off with how explosive the storm even was. Over the weekend, we saw it grow from a Category 1 to a Category 5 within 12 hours. This is a very impressive system. Currently at a Category 2 status, it still can potentially hit some warmer sea surface temperatures into the coming days, putting it back into a Category 3. How we monitor that, of course, is just the max sustained winds at the center. So 110 miles per hour right now puts it at a Category 2, but I want to show you something else that's going on as well. Even though it's not expected to make landfall in the U.S., we're still keeping a close eye on those waves, especially when it comes to how large they're going to be. Anywhere up to around 20 feet high waves are expected. Rip currents are possible. They were just talking about that earlier.